Hey everyone, welcome to my booktube channel. This is where I'm going to be reviewing young adult fantasy and romance. Today I'm going to be reviewing something that you'll like if you like Marissa Meyer's writing and the Lunar Chronicles. And of course, it's Stars Above. Stars Above is a really great book because of course it's written by Marissa Meyer. Essentially, it's 9 short stories, both a prequel and a sequel. It covers the framework for the Lunar Chronicles. The Lunar Chronicles would go in the middle of these stories. To give you a brief overview, one of the first stories is called The Keeper. It's about how Cinder comes, to Scarlet's grandmother and kind of about their connection there. Oh, the next story, it's about how Cinder comes to meet her new adoptive family, which is, it's kind of sad because they're not the best foster family by any means. After that, it covers Wolf's story and kind of how he came to be in his pack and in the Queen's Army. The next, it's of course Carswell's Guide to Being Lucky. This is about Thorn and him charming girls and things like that, and kind of setting up his character and his desire to have a ship and his family life and just what it was like before the actual Lunar Chronicles. Oh, and then there's Cress's story, of course. I just love Cress and her pairing with Thorn. It really reminds me of Tangled, like Flynn and Rapunzel. And then, this is The Princess and the Guard. It's Winter and Jackin. I think that's how you say it. I'm not quite sure with some of the names. The Princess and Jackin, and kind of like her decision to not use her powers, and which of course is where she starts kind of losing it, but honestly, their story as far as the actual book Winter is one of my favorites. I did not think the Lunar Chronicles could get any better until it did. And then, this one's called The Little Android. This is the only one I didn't see directly linked to a character in the Lunar Chronicles. I think it's kind of like a rewrite of The Little Mermaid. There's this little android named Star who starts feeling these things that androids shouldn't feel, like having these human feelings. It ends up ending pretty tragically, actually. Marissa Meyer is so phenomenal at writing happy endings, but she also knows how to pull out a tragic ending, like she does in Heartless. Speaking of which, there's the sample chapters back here. So of course, after reading this, I had to read Heartless, and she knows how to write her tragic endings. Then it also covers how Kai and Cinder meet and how he finds this unexpectedly cute mechanic. And finally, everyone comes together for Scarlet and Wolf's wedding, and it's really sweet. Overall, this was a really great book. The plot and action weren't as intense. It wasn't as complex as the actual Lunar Chronicles series, which makes sense. This isn't the main storyline. It's the before and the after. It's kind of a glimpse of all the characters that you know and love from the Lunar Chronicles more than anything. I honestly didn't realize how much I'd missed the Lunar Chronicles characters until I read Stars Above. That's pretty much it for the review, and as far as future book reviews and things like that I'll be doing on here, I'm hoping to be pretty consistent, like once a week. I don't really know yet because right now my family's in the process of a move. By next time, I won't even be filming here. I'll have my own room instead of living with my 2 other sisters. I love them, but I'd really like my own room. This is one of my first videos, and I'm hoping this will become more professional as time goes on. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll look forward to the next book review.